Hey guys, it's me again. I know I said I was gonna try and do a video blog every other week. Well, not every week. Whether or not I said that, I'm actually not sure. I know that was my intention, so I'm saying it now. And I know I didn't do one last week. I'm sorry about that. It was a very difficult week, which I'll get into in a little bit. Hopefully now things will calm down and I will be able to do one every week. So what's been up with me? I want to say you guys have probably heard most of this. Oh gosh, what happened? um, I think I mentioned about the cast list. I'm trying to remember. Because the auditions, I think, were 3 weeks ago. Because then there was the week that I didn't do a vlog, and then there's this week. So I think 3 weeks ago was the week I did auditions for Three Musketeers, the fight and the actor's audition. So that happened, and then they had so many people auditioning that they had to go over a couple days. So the cast list didn't get posted on Friday. So then that weekend I did a vlog talking about hoping, oh yeah, I was hoping I was gonna get D'Artagnan really badly. I'm just messing up my hair. I need to stop fussing. Yeah, so then that week on, I want to say Monday. No, because Monday was a day off. We had a day off on that Monday. And then that Tuesday, we were not in school. But later that Tuesday, the cast list was posted, and I didn't even get cast, which was devastating. And that's one of the reasons I didn't post a vlog that weekend, was because I was so in my head about that whole thing, and it had gotten to me so much. And one of the big things that I had been saying almost that entire week was, Jade broke up with me, and then the indoor drumline got canceled, and I was really looking forward to that. And then I didn't even get cast in Three Musketeers, which those were my big three things that I had running for me, So I was absolutely out of it, I was super disappointed. But luckily, I followed Mom's advice, and I decided, okay, hell, I'm going to email Mr. Hudson and say, hey, I thought my audition was great, and yet, I didn't get cast. But, I made sure to say, I'm not going to be begging for a part, because that would be very childish, and, that would be super unprofessional of me. And it wouldn't be fair to anybody else. And he emailed back and said, hey, I'm glad you emailed me. Why don't you come in after school sometime and we'll talk about it? So I went in a couple days later, and it turns out what he didn't actually put on the cast list was understudies. And I got understudied, which was, kind of disappointing. Still a little disappointing. But the tough part about that, though, is that he put me as the understudy for 4 people. I'm understudying D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan. I'm understudying Athos. I'm understudying Aramis, and I'm understudying Porthos, and maybe Planchet or somebody else. I don't remember what the other one is, but I'm understudying at least those the 4 Musketeers, and I think it's somebody else. I'm not 100% sure. It's like Richelieu or Rache or something. I don't know. They're all very French names. I'm going to have a hard time. And my intention was, if he says I'm going to be an understudy, I'm not going to do it. Because the reason I did this, I auditioned, was because I wanted to flip and sword fight. I wanted to be on stage, and I wanted to be a swashbuckling freaking musketeer. That was going to be super cool. But he told me that even though I was going to be an understudy, I was going to be in the show regardless. Because, it's a very small cast for a show with that many, I guess, extras or background people, and just kind of guards and people fighting in the background. So what he said was, even though you're an understudy, I'll be fighting, which is what I wanted to do. So I went ahead and I took the deal. It's still a little disappointing, but I had my work cut out for me, learning lines for people. Don't worry, I've already told the people I'm not planning to injure people. I'm not I'm not planning any murders, any kidnappings. So you think, at least. I'm not. It's whatever, I'm gonna get to fight on stage, which is what I was really looking forward to. And I'm gonna be a part of the cast. And hopefully I'll get to build the set a little bit, get my engineering bit in, because it looks like the set is gonna be really cool. I can't really tell you guys, because spoilers, you guys are gonna see it, right? You're gonna see it. Let's see what else. So, I know I talked a lot about that marimba solo thing. That's kind of fallen off now, because I still haven't been able to find a person to do the duet with. Again, disappointing, but whatever. The other thing, which I'm going to walk you to right now, which is actually, because I've been working in the kitchen table, as you can see me walking around to, just kind of avoid that. I'm going to turn on the lights. It's been dark in here. So, can I switch the camera? Oh, no, it just takes a picture. Okay, that's weird. But what I have been working on is what's on this table in front of me. This big old jumble of wires and junk. So this, so far, is my hand. A little hard to see. Those are all the servos. There's the Arduino board. Don't know if you can see that. The battery's going to go on the back. A little problem with that one. It's, yeah, that spring is weird. Yeah. All the springs on the back are mounted. I've got the stoppers in that I didn't know I was going to need until about earlier this week. All the strings are mounted. Still a little bit of work to do. Hopefully I'll get some more time to do that tomorrow. Here is the... Trying to do stuff with two hands is hard when you're holding a camera in one of those two hands. Here is the control board. Potentiometers you can't really see because they're dangling around. Tomorrow, another thing, other than actually finishing the project that I'm planning to do, is to put that in a box or something. Make that more presentable, I guess. And then the last week on the project, I will hopefully be spending doing my presentation, which, yeah, I'm not too sure how that's going to go, but I'm getting to the last bits on this project, which is really exciting, and it's really cool to see it coming together. I'm trying to remember other things that I had going. I don't know. I know, in terms of whatever, I'll just tell you guys. I didn't really want to say anything about it because it might not really be the smartest thing. I don't know. But an old friend of mine who just so happens to be a girl, Kelly, had a boyfriend for a long while, and they broke up recently. So, and I mean, I've always kind of had a thing for her. I mean, which, yes, that's where this is going. Sorry, you guys have to deal with me. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping that goes places. Probably not. I mean, we'll see what happens, where the future brings us. But, I've been texting her a bit, trying to plant the seedling of idea that I'm available. I also shaved. Be happy. I don't look creepy. Geez, I'm trying to remember what else I have been doing this week, and it really has not. It has been a crazy 2 weeks, and I just cannot remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Sorry, I remember. I've got people texting me, and I'm reading the text messages off the camera. Last weekend I was so busy 3D printing, and that's another reason why I didn't get a vlog in, was because I had been so busy, because I was just running back and forth, because it's at Centerville, because Centerville now has 2 3D printers, one of which they kind of said was trash because it was old and it wasn't extruding any filament, which I found out with the help of a friend of mine from engineering, that it was not the actual 3D printer, it was the filament, which comes in like a cartridge, which is pretty expensive. It's like $50 each. And I had bought my own, so a new one would have worked. So what I had been hoping would have happened, and what did happen, was I would be able to take out that other filament cartridge, and I would be able to pop mine in, and it would work, and it did. But I was panicking because I kept on thinking that I was in the last week of the project, which, I mean, yes and no, I wasn't, or that I was about to start the last week and have to be, building this monstrosity right here, and 2, I would have to be typing up my presentation and my PowerPoint and stuff, which, luckily, it turned out I wasn't, but because the one at Centerville, so I was running back and forth, because I had to do multiple prints, because the print bed is only, well, I can't show you, but the print bed is only 6 by 6 by 6 inches. So, I couldn't print out that big thing. I can't really tell if you can see it because I'm not looking at the screen. But I couldn't print that all out in one go, which was making me panic a lot. But it worked. I was able to print it, and I'm not panicking anymore because I'm spending this weekend doing it. Also, Mom and Dad are not home, which is why I'm kind of exploring the house a little bit. I don't know. I feel weird about when Mom and Dad aren't here because, and Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, whatever, I feel like I should be going out and partying with my friends or having friends over and partying. But I mean, as you can see, there's really nobody here but me. So I'm not partying or hanging out with my friends. I had hoped that I would get Kelly out, but she was busy for reasons, so like cleaning or something, which is understandable. But yeah, so I don't know. What did you guys do? I mean, you guys always had me around when we were kids. Mom and Dad probably didn't go out as much when you guys were here. That's probably mostly because we were a lot younger, and I was a lot younger, and Stephanie was a lot younger, and they probably didn't have as much reason to back then. Because, I mean, Dad didn't really go on many business trips, and they didn't have Christina to move everywhere. I don't know. What would you guys do if you were me? Would you be inviting friends over and partying? I mean, please respond in the comments, because, it'd be nice to know that I'm not, that I'm not being weird, feeling like I should be partying with my friends when I'm not, or, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it is nice to be alone, nice to express my responsibilities, and all that. Nice to have a quiet moment here or there. So yeah, I keep on feeling like I have more to say, but I kind of don't. Look, it's Flurry. It's Flurry. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I don't know if you saw him. But yeah, he was on that chair. So yeah, that's it. Let me know if I'm crazy. Respond to the comments. Oh shit, the cat's eating some plastic thing. I should probably go. Like and subscribe, comment. Let me know what's up. I should be watching the vlogs more, Mandy. Sorry, I've been doing vlogs and being busy. Like, subscribe, and comment. Bye!